In the days, Scots virtual religious service will be opening with musical composition 3, followed by the conclusion of our reading of Hebrews. Mikte, meester, fitte sett ut de folk er all kontren ma. Se mony of them fect we ma. On mony of them are saying at there's nae saving o my sentient being. But ye, meester, are like a torch o'er my heed. You're all my stem, and you lift my heed up heek. I'll raise up my voice to a meester, and he answers ma, fa's pure now. I'll lie down and sleep, but I a walking, for Jesus is wi ma. I'll never be feared, though 10,000 are all round about ma, a-talking ma fa all the earths. Rise up, meester, and save ma, ma almighty. You've strucken all them at would counter ma across a jaw, and smacked the course I the moo. Salvation belongs to ye, ma meester, and your blessings are on all your folk. And now the conclusion of Hebrews, chapter 12. Chapter 12. Say, we have this great crew of witnesses, all round about us. Lay doon a wecht, as ono is, on ilka ildian, at we hold on till, and let's run a race, as afore is, we patience. We're e'en fixed on Jesus, where faith depends on him, fae beginning till e'en. Jesus, fa, cause o' joy at lay afore him, suffered the stake, despising the shame, and new is sitting doon at the richt hand o' a throne o' Almighty. Think on fu he pot up we all at course mood chills, said about him, and ye winna grow weary nor tine your courage. Your fecht against ill wise, hisna yet meant a shedding o' ony bleed. Have ye forgotten a words at remind ye at your Almighty's ain bairns? Maloon, dinna think licht o' the telling off o' ye, fair meester, nor talk a dwam when he tells ye you're deein' wrong. A meester gies a telling off to them he lose, and gies a guid hiding to ilka een he talks in. Ye maun thole an hour gone, 'cause Almighty's talking ye thrawhan like his bairns. Fittin' alone his niver hid an hour gone fa his ain feyther. Gin ye've niver had a lickin', ye maun be gotten on a wrong side o' a sheets, on nae a true son. Fin we were loons, we did fit we were bidden be our feythers, 'cause we respected them. Fu muckle mair sign, mon we dee fit were heavenly feyther bids us dee, on learn fu to live. Were feythers bid us dee fit they thocht was richt, for a wee filey we were bairns. But Almighty keeps his richt all our days. Say we myth share we his pureness. Nu, naebody ever likes to talk or get a lickin' at the time. In fact, it can be guy sair. But fun it's our undine we can see it was for our ain guid, in a peaceful fruit o' righteousness. To them fa talk we it, in a spirit it was meant. Come on, and heist up your dweebly arms, on shocky knees, and mak a straight road for your feet. On the richt road, a cripple fit recovers its strength, on disna fooner. Dinna strive we folk, and live a pure life. We you thought, You'll never see a meester. Watch out on Nino yet. Watch out on Nino yet. Fall wa fair mercy out on make the gaze. Like a sewer dawkin sprouting up a moya. Causing trouble on poisoning money, oh yeah. Mock sure Nino ya gongs about horn, or worldly minded like Esau, for self his inheritance for a mufo a mate. Mindful after hein, when he sought the blissing, he was rejected. There was nae why he could gang back on 50 deen, even though he sought it wi' tears rinnin' doon his nib. Ye hinna come till a mountain I'd canna be touched, wi' its blazing fire, its black murk, its furling wind. On uto it blast o' a tutoru, on a vice at spak words at them for heard prigitat, it would nit speak ony mair, 'cause they couldna stand a command it made. Gin even a beast touch this mountain, it maun be steened to death or run through wi' a blade. A sicht was sae awful, at even Moshe cried out, I'm terrified, and shocking at the sicht o' it. Now, ye stand afore Mount Zion, on a tune o' a living Almighty, a heavenly Jerusalem, on the countless numbers o' sins, a hail jing bang o' Almighty's allest loons, whose names are written abeen. On te Almighty, a jijo all, te sentient beings o' greed, chills, made perfect. Unto Jesus, a mediator o' a new covenant, unto a sparkling o' bleed, tells a better story nor a bleed o' Abel. Say, mak sure ye dinna refuse to hear a word o' Almighty, 'cause it gin them for refuse to hear them for spak to them on earth, didna win a wa. Fitna why will them for refuse to hear a word o' Almighty win a wa. His voice shook a vera warl, but new he's gien is a promise. Still and on, eens mair, all shock nae just a warl, but the heavens tea. 50 saying is at in a lot. 50 saying is at in this last shocking, all thing that was made will be dina wawi, on only if it's got a greed foon will be left behind. We're getting a kingdom that canna be shocking. We maun thank Almighty and worship Him right gate. We reverence and pure fear, 'cause we're Almighty is an all-consuming, 'cause we're Almighty is an all-consuming fire. Chapter 13. Keep on luin in anither like family. Mine on welcome in the front to your house. Some folk have teen in sins without kenning it. Mine on a folk at our eligiles, as gin you were wi' them. Mine on all folk are suffering, as gin you were suffering wi' them. Marriage is honourable to all, and man and wife maun be faithful to een another. Almighty will judge whoremongers, on them that commit non- and extramarital sexual intercourse. Keep your lives red and hankering after siller. Be contented wi' fit ye hae. Almighty said, I'll never leave ye nor forsake ye. We can bestoot sign, and say, and Meester's my help, and I'll nae be feared. Fit can ony man do to me. Mind on your leaders, for spak a word Almighty till ye. Think on a why they conduct themselves, and ye dee a same gate in your faith. Jesus anointetings I a same, yestereen, a day, and forever. Dinna be carried away. Dinna be carried awa, we all kinda curious learnings. Where sentient beings maun win their strength fae mercy o' Almighty, and nae throw rolls about fit we yet. Them at's gain do not road hid nae help of all. Our altar is een at the priest o' a yowish tabernacle hiv nae richt to et at. Fin a bleed o' a beast was gien on an offering for Ildians be a heek priest in a pure place. A beastie's bodies were brunt outside a camp. A same way, Jesus, when he sanctified men, be a shedding o' his bleed, suffered outside a gate o' a tune. Lots gang out till him sign, outside a camp, and share his shame. We have nae permanent tune here, but we seek the een at's to come. Through Jesus' sign, let's offer up never-ending praise to Almighty. We lips at gie thanks till His name. But we maunna forget to do good to other folk and help een another, 'cause that's a sacrifices that please Almighty. Fit your leaders tell you and follow their orders. They're watching your sentient beings, 'cause they maun gie an account. 'Cause they maun gie an account to Almighty. Let it be a happy duty for them, and nae a truckle, 'cause that does ye nae good. Pray for us. We are sure where conscience is clear. The ae thing we're sickin is to be richt. On a prig wi' ye to pray your hardest. Say I mith be sent back till ye, all a sinner. Nu, Almighty o' peace, for brought back fae a deed where Meester Jesus anointetien, at great shepherd o' a sheep, through a bleed o' the everlasting covenant, mak ye perfect, on all goodness, say ye mith do his bidding, and mith he work in his fits pleasing till him, through Jesus anointetien, to fall be a stem for ever and ever. Say be it. Fit I've said, my friends, I would gar ye talk wi' ye. I would gar ye talk wi', 'cause this scriven's nae vera long. I maunna tell ye where Brother Timothy's been lottin' out, gin he comes here or long. He'll be wi' ma when I see ye. Tell all your leaders, on your kirk folkies or Doric Aul folkies. We were spearing for them, and we're friends in Italy are spearing for ye too. Mercy be wi' ye all. Say be it. And that concludes our reading of the book of Hebrews from the Doric New Testament, rendered by Gordan Hay, and available through doricbooks.com. Until next time, be heartened, be sealful, and endure till the end.